go.
I'll let you run the show, and then you ask me when you
Cool.
want me to explain something or something like that.
Alright, cool. So, the Jax Guide officially starts now, guys. So, I'm going to give us crushing blows for both of us. Frame data as well for both of us. Okay, so I think first of all, before I go over Grin and Barrett specifically, like specific stuff, I'll go over normals. So stand 1, 8 frames. What is it on block? It's +1 on block. +1 basically isn't anything online, but it's still +1. So you could do that. It's a down jab. If they have a 6-frame move, they can trade or interrupt it. So watch out for that. But yeah, it's a decent stand 1. It's a good anti-air. It's got a good anti-air hitbox. So if you jump, Jim, and you can easily convert off it as well, which builds hella arm heat. Yeah, look at the arm heat you get off of that. I mean, the optimal anti-air, I think, is like 1, 1, 2, down 1, 2, isn't it?
I think you could do 1, down 1, 2, down 1, 2, or 1, 1, 2, down 1, 2.
Oh, okay. So either way,
you can actually do double stand 1 at the start, because then you can get the. But it's hard because that's where you get the push and blow for
the rockets.
It's easy to do down 1, 2, but it's really hard.
Oh, is it really hard?
It's not too hard to do when you do that.
Ah,
but
okay.
You can hit.
All right, so that's doable, guys.
Closer, because then you can kind of like get it easier.
I see. Okay, so yeah, basically you're going to be building full arm heat off of his anti-air combo essentially all the time. There you go. That's full heat he's just built there, which means that his he will get crushing blows off of his forward 3-3-1+3 and forward 2-1+3 and stuff like that. Grab crushing blow.
If you're unsure if you're getting full heat, by the way, like if you notice, it'll like sparks will fly off.
Yeah,
there, so the sparks, that's full heat.
The spark, and it'll make a noise as well, so you'll know you're going to get full heat. So yeah, that's stand 1. Pretty good stand 1, to be honest. It's just 8 frames, which is a shame. It's a bit slower than average, but yeah. Down 1, 7 frames. Really good range for a down 1, actually. That's pretty good range. It's +13 on hit, which guarantees a forward 3. Does it jail? Is that jail?
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah, okay, you can jail his stand 1 off a down 1 on hit, which is really good. And your stand 1 is +1 on block. And your 1-2 is also +1 on block. So you can jail into that. You could do a grab. You can do what you want. And Jax gets good Oki off his grabs, or decent Oki, should I say. What is it on block? Down 1.
Down 1, it's
Damn it. -4. Not bad. Just an average down 1. It's got pretty good range though, and it's good for converting off of like air-to-air jump ones. So if you jump, you can do that. His down 1-2 is just generally really good for converting off of air-to-air.
Yeah, talking about Jax's, like, don't like take the frame data into like as gospel, because there's so many options off his down pokes. It's pretty much like it's more about feeding rather than frame data in a lot of cases.
Like you'll see me do a lot in my matches, down 1-2 into down 1-2, even though down 1-2 is -6 on block, and it's because they're looking to respect the back forward 2 of hunker down. So and after a down 1, some people will just not press because you've got back forward 2, even though it's -4. So don't, as Adam said, don't just take it as gospel. You can do down 1, or down 1 command grab, down 1 back 2, back forward 2, and stuff like that.
It's not really a thing in Gwyn and Barrett, but
yeah, punker down definitely is a thing. Absolutely. Right. So that's down 1, back 1. For the most part, this is just an anti-air and a punisher, right?
It's got some like combo potential. Like if you jump from really far, like, and do a jump kick.
Oh, jump kick.
Because you want to confirm with that, like from there.
Oh, I see.
Like, yeah.
Oh, okay, I get it.
So you need to confirm to like, got to grab in this variation. Oh, I'm a bit slow today. So you can close that, but you micro dash and then you do whatever.
Because I know I've used this as a long range anti-air and Grin and Barrett. So if you jump,
like for example, and as well in the corner, if you jump at me quick from there.
Oh, okay, I didn't even know that worked. But yeah, back 1 for the most part.
That's a way to...
Yeah, okay, that's pretty sick combo actually. But yeah, back one for the most part is an anti-air extender or a long-range anti-air. So if Anim jump quickly, you can do like that, which is decent damage. This is in Grin and Barret only. If you're not in Grin and Barret, if you're in Hunker Down, you can do like back one Burning Hammer, or back one Gotcha Grab, as he said, and it's minus 12 on block, so you have to be wary about that.
Don't look at the move and think that's a sick whiff punish, right? Because like a little thing to show you, if you look at the active frames, apart from 1-2 that has 3, you're just going to see 2 and 1 in this column. Oh, what had 3? Down 2.
It's down 2.
Most of the moves have not, like, barely any active frames. So don't think, oh, that's going to be a sick whiff punish, because what's going to happen is you're going to run into like the third hit of the string.
Yeah. And it's minus 12 and it's a high. So they can just duck. So if he does a back one from there, he gets down 2 crushing blow for like massive damage.
Yeah, you've got better options basically, so just...
You've got like forward 2. Like forward 2 is a better whiff punisher in my opinion. It's less risky and it's a mid. Even though it's got 2 active frames, it's, you know, I'd rather use this than this because this is death on block. Minus 12 is like easy punishment.
That's like an advanced whiff punisher.
Exactly.
Because you get more, you get a lot more off it. But
yeah. Like back one into Burning Hammer, for example. You can't do forward 2 into Burning Hammer. That doesn't work. Or back 1 into back forward 2 in Hunker Down. Does that not work?
Yeah,
that works.
It late.
Okay, that works.
I think it works. No, it doesn't work. I don't think.
Doesn't work. Wow.
Basically,
okay.
if you ever think something's going to work in Grin and Barret, it doesn't.
Yeah. So like,
And
I know that. Does this work? Oh, that works.
Was that stand 4?
Yeah, stand 4 into back forward 2 out.
Yeah, stand 4 works.
Okay, so that works. So that's his back one. Now we move on to his stand 2. Pretty useless.
Yeah, just don't even do the move.
Just don't do stand 2.
It's good it's used in combos, but don't ever use it ever because
it
if you just duck and block for a second, I'll show you why.
Oh,
it actually works. For
yeah, it works on Jax. Yeah, it's Jax because Kung Lao's 2-1-2 works on Jax as well. But against anyone that's not Jax, it's gonna miss. Even Shao Kahn it misses. So work that one out. Yeah, but in combos, as he said, can be used like that, which gives decent damage. But then again, in the combo, you could just do like something else, which probably yields the same damage. Actually, no, it does more damage. So there's no point in this string. Legit, there's no point.
Not for Grin and Barret, really.
Yeah, not for Grin and Barret, because he only gets this overhead. He doesn't even get the overhead off this. He only gets the low, which is minus 20, and there's no mix-up. So yeah, basically there's no point in doing that. Back to his overhead. It's 0 on hit, yeah. 16 frames startup, so it's unreactable. His level 1 overhead. His level 2 overhead knocks down 24 frames on startup, and it's a unsafe on block.
It's not 24 frames. You can like charge it for a millisecond. Like if you do like that's an all back 2, but you should get used to it. Timing.
Oh, like that. 19 frames. Yeah, 19 frames. That ain't reactable. Yeah, it's 21. So it's just variable, right?
Yeah. See, if you get it right, like if you get used to like.
Yeah, you're getting 19 every time now.
I'm a bit off because I ain't.
But yeah, 19 frame overheads essentially. But if I do block it, the level 1, and I believe the level 2.
If you block the level 1.
Minus 17.
The level 2's not too bad. That's minus 10. You're still eating dirt. But
yeah. Especially with a character with a 9 frame mid, it's easy punishes. But level 1, you're dead. If they block level 1, you're dead. It's so easy. Level 3, however, is 0 on block and crushing blows on hit.
What I will say is like level 1 should be used as if you want to like it's best in the corner.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah.
Push back. You hit him in the corner because then you get like you're neutral, which means you can do stuff. It's like, oh, they're going to respect it, and then I'll throw them.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not going to respect it.
Because the thing is, yeah, people don't know it's neutral sometimes.
Because really, you want to do that. Just take your 10%, and you're more safer. They're going to be ready for a punish.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
if you want to go like, say, if I'm like fully heated, I need a mix-up. I don't want to put him on the ground because the Oki game.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when you use the level 1.
Keeping him up. And the thing is, it's like a mind game of, oh, he hit me, he should be plus, but he isn't. That's like that sort of thing. You'll see a lot of people respecting this, even though it's 0 in the corner. So you can get stuff like Adam said into like forward 3, grab and whatnot, down 1 into back forward 2, command grab, stuff like that. People will just respect it, and it keeps them up so that you don't have to deal with Oki and wake up options because there are like a million of them in this game. They're forward 2, 12 frame mid, I believe. Yes, 2 active frames, -4 on block. Very good mid in my opinion. What do you have to say about Adam?
This is like, this and his down 4 are like the main normal to use.
Yeah.
This is the one you like.
This is extremely staggerable because as in addition to it having long range, you can wave dash into it.
Yeah, that's
more range. So like I'm standing here, dash into forward 2 is like almost half screen. Like wave dash forward 2 reaches like that far. So as a whiff punisher, I mean that doesn't work in Grin and Barrett, but you could do like.
Alright, I'll go over like the Grin and Barrett stuff in a bit.
But like a whiff punisher for Grin and Barrett could be like that. Oh, also in Hunker Down you could use that, but you know. Yeah, forward 2 is just an amazing mid. -4. Has extensions and is really like staggerable. So for example, because you've got these follow-ups, this is a mix-up in itself, but you can flawless block the one of that bit, as you can see there, and you can obviously launch it. But the low obviously can't be flawless blocked, and there's no gap, but it's -20, so you're gonna die for this. Any character can kill you for doing that if they block it. I just used, and he even dashed up and did forward 3 there, so it's death on block. You don't want to do this. I don't want to say you don't want to do it, but in Hunker Down it's more beneficial because you get more of a payout on the overhead, so they're going to be more scared to block low because you get lots of heat and it hurts more. That's forward 2. Down 2, terrible. One of the worst down 2s in the game in my opinion. Like it's actually
it has like 3 or 4, like two or 4. I can't remember more frames.
Look at that! Did you see that whiff? You can convert.
You
off
have to like hit. You can convert, but it has to be like the sky.
You have to hit like max height. But like if, for example, if he grabs me and I see a grab whiff, but like he's not even like, be a bit like away from me. Don't be like right next to me when you grab. Like a bit away, like here, there. Oh, get hit then. But like normally,
it's not too bad because Jax moves forward in his throw. He doesn't do that forward back shit.
Yeah. But yeah, Jax moves forward. But like characters like Lou, Cassie, characters that go backwards after a throw, you can see Jax moves his hitbox really forward. But like this is not a reliable, thing to counter grabs with, in my opinion at least. So I just never use this.
Walk forward and like do it.
Yeah, unless you're against like Raiden and he does Storm Cell, walk up down 2. But apart from that, you don't want to use this, in my opinion at least. It's just not worth it. You might as well do that and then do that. Get an easy punish.
I mean, you do want to get used to using it if you've got the crushing blow, just because the reward's insane.
Yeah. But I'm like, don't rely on it too much though, because like if someone whiffs a grab and you're like,
you've got to be aware. You've got to be like ready to start walking forward and getting good at doing that.
Yeah, do like a micro walk before you do it. So like a micro walk down 2, like that. But yeah, for the most part, his down 2 is really bad. But it has its uses. Obviously, if you do duck a grab and you're close enough, the crushing blow payout is like really good. I'm not sure
also,
what he can.
Where stand 1 or lose, because if you like, it's more so if you knock me down and then neutral jump on OK, or like you neutral jump up close. So like say if you like did a down 1 on block and then try and do a walk up stagger, and do a neutral jump 3. Sorry.
Oh.
Like just walk up, just like, yeah. See, if you're too close, the stand 1's just gonna get beat.
Yeah.
But that's where the down 2.
Like at utmost close range, you're gonna want a down 2.
Yeah.
But stand 1 is more reliable from more ranges than down 2 is.
The range.
Exactly.
That's the only time you want to kind of use it.
So you're gonna, as the Jax player, you're gonna have to get used to doing a down 2 in those scenarios. And the only time that I get down 2 other than that is an input error for this. If you see me do a down 2 like mid-screen, it means I've wanted to do this, but I've not got it. Essentially, that's what it is. But yeah, that's down 2 done. Now we're on to standing 3. I think this is pretty useless, to be honest.
It's okay in this one because it's an okay with Punisher because it links to.
Oh, okay. But wouldn't you just use stand 4? Oh, that doesn't work. For max range stand 4 doesn't work.
He goes a little bit further. I think he goes a little bit further.
So, for example, if, I don't know, whiffer forward 2-1. You could do stuff like that. And get max. It does pretty good damage, to be fair.
That's the best use for it.
Yeah.
Other than that, you ain't going to be using
and
it.
And
really.
he stresses that it's in Grin and Barrett that this is mostly useful. Hunker down, there's literally no point to this move. Because you've just got this, which is better. And you can confirm into Burning Hammer. But it's safe on block. I mean, it's -6. So, there's that. -6 on block.
In this game, you just do not want to be throwing out highs, like standard normal highs, just because that's just like...
And like, for example,
devastating.
Adam taught me that you can, flawless block counter poke after this string, right? And sometimes if you mess up the flawless block, you get standing 3. Like that.
Yeah.
And if they duck and they react, boom, down 2, you're dead. So, yeah, this move is pretty useless, but as he said in Grid and Barrett, it's a very confirmable good whiff punish. But apart from that, there's not really much use to it. That's stand 3.
It's only used in Grin and Barrett because the variations don't work.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's essentially that is.
Even still, there's probably options you'll just get used to using anyway.
Yeah. Back 3, low.
Yeah, really good low.
Just has this string. Yeah, stop.
The string, okay, it's good for swapping sides. Kinda.
And this is safe, this bit. And you can really easily hit confirm. So when you see it hit, just press the grab button. Like that. And you get a cheeky 40%.
You can do the grab and block as well, so it's like a Shao Kahn mix up where like you do like...
Full heater does 16, yeah. It's like the forward 3, 1+3 thing. See, like if I think he's gonna not do it, I'll let go of block and he'll get a 3 grab and then I get knocked down. It's that sort of thing. But yeah, just it keeps people on their toes. Like mid-screen sometimes if you're walking around this range and you'll check someone, you can do that. I don't know if this combos.
Yeah, that combos, which is what, the low's like very good in Barrett.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, just checking people for the most part. And it switches sides, and it's got a good brutal. But the brutal requirements are done.
Brutal is ass.
What do you mean? He like slams you into the ground? No, no, he doesn't. He takes your arms off, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You said you wanted them to slam into the ground. That's why I thought that's what it was. I'm an idiot. Forward 3, everyone's favourite button. I mean, I think this speaks for itself, really, doesn't it? 9 frame mid. Now, it is -11 on block, but you will not see people punishing this mid unless they're on like a hard read. -11, see? So he can punish me with a forward 3-3 if he so wishes. But you ain't going to be seeing people punish this on a regular basis. See, look, he even missed it there. He missed it again. See? This mid isn't as easy to punish as people say it is. Right? So, you've got forward 3 on its own, -11. Then you've got forward 3-3, which is -4. So that's pretty good on block. For a 9 frame mid string with no gap, that's extremely good. And then you've obviously got the extensions. And then this is just basically the majority of Jax's stagger game with forward 2. So, yeah, this mid pretty much speaks for itself. It's an amazing mid, but, yeah. The only drawback is that this is -11. But apart from that, it's just a pretty good mid. Really good hit advantage on this as well. You can see they like jump up. So that gives you a chance to go in for a throw. You could do a sweep because you're at perfect range. You could do an overhead. Even though it does a jail, you can do that. You're at a good range to be doing Jax stuff. But yeah, anything to add, Adam, on that? Or is that good?
Yeah, most of his hits just give you like throw straight for the most part. Like you hit forward 2, I'm coming in again, or I'm going throw, whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, if I hit that, yeah, look, hit advantage plus 10, which means that's hitting you, which means dash, which means, oh, I've delayed it. But
Yeah.
basically, if you get a hit, you get a forward 2 for like free. And depending how close you are, like, oh, I think I'm close enough to just dash and jail my forward 3 there.
And dashing in itself is a mix-up because, you know, people normally think, oh, he's moving forward to me, he's going to throw me. So that's when the mix-up of strike throw becomes a threat. So, yeah, just in general, forward 3, really good button. Forward 2, really good button. So, yeah. Down 3, I don't really know what to say on this. I use this sometimes for, like, if I do this sometimes. Because they think an overhead's
that's kind
coming.
of the best on block. Because obviously they're waiting for the overhead.
And some people try and stand
yeah.
poke after this because they think you're going to continue staggering. But if you do a down 3, you get a cheat like a 3 plus 10. So there's that, which you can then go into grab or mid and stuff. And it's
I've seen people say it's like a good anti-cross up, but I tested it and stand 1's still better.
Go on, try it.
Like,
yeah, that doesn't look the greatest. Let's try stand
like
1.
stand 1's just better.
Yeah.
Stand 1's defeat because of the way that like you turn in this game.
Yeah, exactly. Down 3, it's not lose down 3, but it's alright as an anti-cross up sometimes. But
don't get confused, it looks like it does the same thing.
yeah, it
right?
looks exactly like his down 3.
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
It's not as good as lose, so there's no point in using it. Now we've got stand 4. We mentioned this.
This is a really good button.
It's a really
Not
good
so
button.
much in this one, but it's still good.
Because you can do that.
It's more so like a really useful tool to have in Hunker Down.
Yeah, because you get back forward 2 in Burning Hammer. It can be used in combos as well. Like that. Which like really
This
amps up
character
your
has one
damage.
of the hardest combos in the game, is one in the corner.
Yeah. That
Hunker Down.
exactly, yeah.
Sorry, Grinning Barret.
But yeah,
I'll have to show you in a sec. I'll give you the combo challenge.
cool. It's much better in this move is much better in Hunker Down, but still has its uses in Grin and Barret, as you can see there. You can obviously combo off of it.
Well, it's good in the corner because obviously if you're in the, like I'll put you in the corner.
His Undeadjim's wave dash, guys.
So obviously it gives you a free launch.
Yeah. And standing 4 is what on block? 0.
Neutral.
Neutral on block and 13 frame start. So for example,
cancel advantage, so you're like gonna do that or
yeah. So if you're punishing like I think it's gotcha grab minus 13 at least. I think it is. Yeah. So for example, if I'm in the corner and for some reason I do gotcha grab, I don't know why, but let's just say someone does something that's minus 13 or at least in the corner. Grin and Barret will get a launch from standing 4. But you guys get the idea, right? You get a launch off of... It's a 13 frame button, so it's pretty good. And you can use it outside of the corner as well, as I just demonstrated. So that's pretty good. Back 4, sweep. Fastest sweep in the game. 11 frames.
But it's fucking ass.
It's ass.
Nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah. I use it sometimes just because I like the sweep, but might as well just do this. Same speed, but essentially, and gives you plus 14, which means, you know what that means.
Yeah.
This rubbish. And sweep just gives you knockdown, and you're going to have to deal with Oki. And if you're against Jax, who's up 3 is godlike, you know, it's obviously not going to be easy. So,
basically, you just want to avoid Oki in a lot of just most situations, because Oki's very... I think it's fucking stupid.
It is stupid, you're right. But, and as well with Jax, people don't understand that. Because so many of his moves don't have a lot of active frames, 2 at most, no 3, this has 3, this is the most active frames of any move he's got in his entire move list. It's not as easy to meaty people with Jax. Because if you mistime it, say you do a forward 3 on Oki, right, and you miss. Like I missed there, if anyone's waking up with jabs, you're dead. And if they delayed wake up, obviously.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, see, look at that. You missed. I missed. And you die for it, especially if you're against a character that has like lots of damage off their jab. Jax isn't a good example, but like...
Well, you can launch off his jab. You just need to do one jab.
Oh, you can do that?
This
What?
works.
Jesus,
works,
I didn't know that. Okay.
but that doesn't work because NRS don't want its variation to exist. So
Wow, that's actually quite technical. Down one in... Wow, I didn't even know that worked. I always use forward 3-3 to punish stuff. Okay, so that's good to know.
2-2 works into...
Oh, okay. 2-2's, yeah, 11 frames.
But like 2-2 doesn't work into launch, but... See, that not... Oh, that works.
Oh, it works. What does more damage?
If you hit the optimal...
Oh, that does more, doesn't it?
It's optimal for both, and they're both really annoyingly hard. So...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that after this you can get down 1-2, down 1-2, but it's so tight.
Yeah. And after that, you can do that.
Jesus.
And then do that again. But...
I didn't even know
again,
you could do that.
it's just double down 1-2 in optimally, which is difficult. For like... Hey, you got it.
And that's for 280. So, for a combo that's that hard, I mean, full heat, you're probably going to get way more, but... Not even that much more.
Really.
Like 10% more?
Not really.
Like, yeah, not really.
It's not worth, in my opinion, it's not worth doing.
Okay, yeah, you might as well just go for
you
normal
drop your
combos.
heat, you drop your damage.
You drop your heat, you drop the ability to use heat missiles, you drop all that. I mean, in Grin and Barrett, you don't really rely on heat for crushing blows, but you get a throw crushing blow and heat missiles. So, you don't want to be foregoing that sort of thing. And of course, all your punches are going to do more damage with more heat, which is always good. Down 4, pretty good button.
Fantastic.
Fantastic button, yeah. Low, 10 frames, safe on block at minus... Oh no, it's not, it's -9, but you're not going to get punished for a downfall, realistically. Like, Shao's downfall is -8, and it doesn't get punished, so... What's the pushback
It's left
like?
in a low state anyway, so it's
Good
like,
pushback as well.
And the pushback is huge. Like,
Like
you don't get punished.
it's basically Shao's down 4. It's essentially the same thing. Same speed, same advantage on block, and of course after you hit one, you get a guaranteed forward 2. If you're in the corner, obviously you get a lot of stuff guaranteed. But as you can see, the pushback is so good that exactly you can get like a 1-2 for +1. You could get forward 4. You could get an overhead into whatever you want. It's just a great button. So abuse this a lot.
Oh, God. Okay.
Trying to wave
Oh,
dash
right
grab. Oh, I see.
I'm used to this online world like you on this fucking...
Yeah, I'm used to online, mate, that's why. But yeah, after a down 4 hits, it's party time, basically. Same as Shao Kahn. Basically the same thing. So that's down 4. That's it for standing normals. Jump normals, not really much to talk about here.
It's forward 4.
Oh, forward 4, yes. +1 on block.
So it's +1, the forbidden string. You shouldn't ever be using it.
That's why. This is why I call it the forbidden string, guys. That's why. Because it whiffs on block. And it's like the easiest down 2 in the world. Like, there's no way you're missing it.
You're already plus anyway. You already got like a weird cancel you can do off it.
But in Grin and Barrett, yeah, that's what I do. I do gotcha grab if I think they're going to contest.
You just +1, so you get, yeah. Unless you're against a 6th rank character where you both smash in. But...
Exactly. If you're +1 against a 6th frame, it's basically 0. But if you're +1 against a 7th frame or an 8th framer, then you're good. For the most part. So that's forward 4. What else have we got? Jump normals. Jump 1, good for air to airs.
Jump
I'd say.
air to air, yeah.
So if like that, and then you obviously get near full heat off that. But if you connect it higher up, obviously you're going to get more. Like that. That's full heat, and then you can go in for a grab.
From 0 heat.
Yeah, from 0 to full heat, and that's what that sequence is like. 50-something%. So yeah, anti-airing in this variation, or just any variation really, is just good. This air to air is pretty good. Jump 2, however, not very good in my opinion, is it? I don't think, at least.
Well, it's good for like, so wake up for me please. So if I do like
Sweep me. There you go.
Oh, you can't do it on Jax with new sword, but I'll do a mock version, alright. Imagine I crossed you up. That's why you want to do it. It's like It's hard to show against Jax, but any wake up that doesn't move forward, can you reset it, please? So any wake up you move forward, you can hit your multi-punch knockdown, you jump over.
Oh, that worked. That was fun.
Yeah. And then you get your full. That's how you get your launch out on a wake up, which isn't hard. Which isn't hard to bait.
It's not. And especially with a character like Jax.
You can do this, so you're like, and then you walk up and you do meaty. You might go, If they don't wake up, then if you think they're gonna wake up, it's dash straight to that. If you see the blocking, the whole point is you see for the wake up, you see it blocking. If you block for a second.
Oh, okay.
Then you just go into your pressure.
Yeah, just hit confirm.
But you're just looking for the wake up. You're not like dialing that in. If you see the wake up, you know it's hitting. You dial.
Exactly. Basically, just hit confirm to jump to.
Really.
Yeah, that's you can see there. But yeah, I don't even know if that works. But anyway, that's
yeah, it works. It's just
your main use for jump to. For the most part, you're not going to be doing this. You're not going to be. Just use a jump kick.
I mean, you can jump. Obviously, you can jump over. Say you jump over a fireball that isn't one of the 20 fireballs that sells you 3x in it.
Yeah.
Then obviously you get a big punish, but mostly it's good for like that dash up, cross up. Oh, you woke up. Now you got to hold it. But what I will say is, after you've used the crushing blow, or if you're more advanced, choose to not use the crushing blow in specific stances where they've got breakaways. More so in, again, hunker down. A fully charged back two can be special cancelled. So
yeah,
which again is a good property to be aware of, because if you know they're going to break away, you could, for example, do that in Running Barrett. You're like, oh, I know they're going to break away. No, you're not. I'm going to take my damage. Right there it is.
Okay, that's really hard to not get the crushing blow after you do that.
You just need to get used to it.
Okay. I thought you had to go.
What you're doing is if you hold it, and when you see it move, right, you just loose it, and then you input. So hold it full weight. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I see.
Hold it. There we go. So you gotta hold it the full weight, and then there you go. Once the character will move itself, you can't hold it fully charged back forever. So you just wait for the movement. And then you input.
Oh, with the movement of the enemy?
No, just wait for his hand to start moving, because you're holding it, and then he'll move on himself, like when he comes forward.
I see. And that in itself...
I know he comes forward like naturally, but it's like that time. You get used to it, like. So it's a long time. You get used to it. But it's important to know if you want to break away, but again, it's quite advanced. We'll talk about that in a bit. So I just thought I'd say.
Yeah. But I mean, a lot of people probably didn't know that, so it's very good to put that in. So that's jump kick, very good jump kick. One of the best jump kicks actually in terms of like downwards hitbox. It's really good. Quite tough to anti-air for some characters. Like Shao can anti-air really easily, but sometimes I do miss it. If Jax does a really early jump kick, it's very hard. And obviously Jax is really good.
That's why it's good, because you can do it early and a lot. Well, more again. This is where like I'm saying it comes in hunker down. It's very used to do it this way, and that's why hunker down. You're wondering why he's like we don't play the combo variation. It's because a lot of the tools end up just being better in hunker down.
Exactly.
Because you can use them in certain ways. It's like Running Barrett. You want to do it lower and then maybe do a combo. But
and in the corner as well.
Hunker down. You can do it early, which makes anti-airs harder and still confirm with different things.
That is universal, by the way. So across both variations, he gets that. And obviously, Jax gets really good confirms off his jump kick, mid-screen and in the corner. So yeah, jump kick really good, really good. Wake up attacks, up 3 we already know it's amazing. -8.
That's the one you're going to be using.
Yeah, up 3 you're going to be using in like most scenarios. It can be short hop, however. So like if someone reads you're going to do it, they can do that.
Or just blocked, point blank, and you're like negative enough to put in. Even if you don't have flawless block.
On flawless block is what, -13? Yeah. But on non-flawless block it's -8. Jax can't punish it himself.
Some characters can.
Yeah,
I know it's hard.
If you've got a good jab, Scorpion, Gearus, Nightwolf, that sort of thing, it's going to be easier to punish that.
Yeah, you might find yourself getting punished.
Up to, however, you never want to use this on Wake Up. Like,
I mean, if they're doing some fraudulent neutral jump, you can use it.
If they're doing this, like if you think they're going to short hop, then an up 2 is a good idea. Because obviously you get a Wake Up, you get a launch.
Oh, sorry.
Like that. But yeah, you get a launch, which is pretty good. So there's a mind game in that regard. If you see your opponent short hopping a lot, you can do an up 2 rather than an up 3. As a flawless block punish, it's kind of average. So if you do 4 2 3 1 quickly, I mean, it works there. But off of some strings that leave you quite far, like Baraka's 1 1 2, it's not going to hit. You know, it's inconsistent, is what I'm saying. And it's quite slow, I believe.
Yeah, it's very slow.
Yes, 13 frame startup. That's not quick. Like, characters have got 6 frame up 2s, and this guy's just 13. So it can't punish low pokes. I know that.
No.
Yeah, it can't punish low pokes. So up 3, if you're counter poking and if you're waking up 3 is just better in general, and it gives plus 10, I believe. Up 3.
Oh.
Plus 9.
9.
Which guarantees this, guarantees this, guarantees a
You
turn.
leave it low, so you guess it.
Exactly, it puts you in a guessing game again. Exactly. So up 3 is going to be your go-to for wake up in all scenarios, and then up 2 if you think they're going to be doing some tomfoolery or jumping or whatever. That's that. We did those throws. What does that say about
They
throws?
both pretty much do the same thing. So picky poison.
Yeah, they do exactly the same.
Like that you go to off both throws. You can do other things, but like you get okay. The whole point is you just want to, if you're gonna throw, just mix up the direction.
Is it going to be a forward 2 or another throw? Is essentially what happens after a throw.
Yeah, what Brennan Barrett's doing.
Well, yeah, exactly. But for the most part, forward 2 or another throw. So that's all of that stuff. That's normal's done. Strings, you might as well go over all of them. He's not got that many. 1 2 plus 1 can be used as a combo.
Decent auto shimmy.
Yeah, you can do that. Like I've hit a lot of people with this.
Good to just throw into your like stagger game, because it's like.
And the thing is as well,
to just do you 1 2 down 1 2 1 2 down 1 2 1 frame trap, or at least then they have to guess between the 1 2 mind game.
And then
what am I gonna do?
Or is he gonna grab because you're respecting the plus frames? That sort of thing.
So it's like it's a string you're putting in with this stuff, but obviously you want to be using it up close. It's good on Oki, so again it's multi-punch. Oh.
And it's plus 3 on Oki if you do it, I believe.
Yeah. You have to just get it right.
Yeah. But it's still plus 1.
Again. Oh.
There you go. Plus 3 on block, which guarantees that. Pretty much. 6 framers can trade with it, but if you're not a 6 framer, this is guaranteed. So yeah.
So again, you have to be frame perfect.
You have to be. Gunshow does this a lot. I see him do this a lot on Wake Up because it's his most, and it's got the most active frames of any move he's got. 3.
Well, the benefit is like the roll forward 2 is if you roll, for example, roll forward, you're not dying. That's why we do a lot of that. That's why we'll go over Oki in a second and stuff.
Yeah, we'll go over Oki. We'll do a little section.
To not die to wake up forward roll, essentially.
Because if you overcommit as Jax, for example, so I need to roll forward. I'll do forward 3 3 1. I die. So you never want to overcommit. You might as well just go for forward 2 or 1 2 every time, because you're taking minimal risk on Oki. And if they block, you're plus 3. Or if you get it perfect, you're plus 3. But worst case, you're plus 1, which is still plus. So, yeah. And the extension is minus 2, but I believe it can be flawless blocked, right?
You don't even need to flawless block.
I can just interrupt.
I know some characters. I don't know if you need. I don't think you need 6. Oh, let me do 7 frame then one. I know you can. It might be 6 framers can interrupt.
6 frame down once.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, 6 frame down.
Yeah, so I've got the trade there. So 6 framers can interrupt, but obviously it's just frame.
But you can flawless block as well.
Yeah. If I'm good.
So yeah, and you can react as well to that flawless block. But this is good because if people are disrespecting after 1-2 a lot, like with a down 1, this will just knock them down. And then you get to, you know, wave dash, forward 2 and all this. And do your grin and barrett shenanigans. And hunker down, obviously. It's the same either way because the string's universal.
What's interesting as well off it, although it don't really matter just because you just got to grab in every situation, is you that flush you get, even in the corner, you get, like if he wakes up as well.
Oh, wake up, yeah. So that's plus enough to guarantee heat.
Yeah, you get a heat up, but I mean, the thing is,
you might as well just do gotcha grab. Because it gives you a better scenario and more heat anyway. Because like, if you do this, no sorry, if you do this, compare that heat that I got there to that.
Yeah.
There's no comparison. Just doing the gotcha grab's better. And it's -2 on block, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Down 1-2.
I mean, it's fantastic string. It's just think of it like double poking, but you just think of it like it's just a frame trap basically. It's like you turning the -4 into whatever feeling you want, whatever read you want. Because it's like
it is mid-high though, so if I read he's gonna do it, I can just let go of block like that. I'm down 2 him for it. But yeah, for the most part, if you think people are going to be poking after down 1s, this is good. And it's +15, which is like a really good advantage, which guarantees
it's also good if you're like, you're just trying to play like, almost like a footsie game against like any character with like a good advancing height to just do...
Yeah, because it moves him forward as well.
It's like something you'll get a feel for when to do.
Yeah, I use it loads more
like sometimes
now.
It's again in Grin and Barrett. It'll become clear in Hunker Down. Grin and Barrett, you don't want to be throwing out this like candy because there's nothing to scare the person from the down 1.
In the most part, for this variation, you're going to want it to use it to extend combos.
Just combos, yeah.
Like that, because it has loads of reach. Jax's down 1 has really good reach, so you can confirm it off like that. But yeah, just a really good string in general, I think. And it's safe on block at -6. So, yeah, it's just decent, really. 2-2, we talked about this. Just don't use it. I mean, unless you want to punish...
Unless you're playing Jax. Apparently. You can use it in the mirror.
Yeah, because it doesn't whiff on Jax for some reason. And what is it on block? -5, so it's safe. So I guess that could be
it's a better stagger because you get that and then you get that overhead in the other one.
Yeah.
So you can do like
exactly. And
in
you
the
can
Jax mirror, you want to like you can abuse this string quite a bit. So I haven't got the overhead, but you see.
You do stuff like that, which is gimmicky, but you'd be surprised how many people get hit by it. Yeah, there's that. Then we've got 2-2 down 4 we just spoke about. Forward 2-1, this. This is more apparent in Hunker Down, but Grin and Barrett still gets a mix-up between that and that.
Yeah, you still need to use it if you're gonna ever stagger that. You still need to make them respect it by hitting that first. Well, the overhead part. Let's say that. I mean, that overhead part.
Yeah. I mean, because you're going to be staggering this a lot anyway, so the fact that you have an extension, that's the whole point of the stagger.
Yeah, the string ain't rocket science. It's just, you know, pick your option, get a feel for the opponent.
Exactly, just make people respect. If you, like, you know, it's just basically enforcing respect. That's all this is about. But yeah, that's that. 4-2 down 4. Back 1-2. This is the low hit confirm. It's -7.
We spoke about that, didn't we?
Yeah, we already spoke about this. Basically, it's good for switching sides. and it's hit confirmable, and it has a mix-up.
Yeah.
And in Grin and Barret, it's pretty good because you can do this, which is not
as
bad.
much as mix up, you want to kind of almost like bait movement. Like walk back. Oh no, it's still in kind of thing. It goes really far. Like it goes like really far. Like
look at that.
Yeah.
That's mad good range. So yeah,
It's
Grin and
really-
Barret, it's a bit better. And for example, if I'm on this side, I can switch sides with it. You know, if I, as he said, if I can bait movement and I see, oh, you're in the corner now, and then I start my game. It's plus 28 on hit, which gives you a good amount of time to dash and do stuff. But yeah, for the most part, just use it sparingly, really. Forward 3-3, we spoke about.
I think we spoke about everything else, haven't we, in terms of strings?
Yeah,
Just 'cause we
Beckett
went off
strings are
forward
done,
three.
yeah. Just remember that this is flawless blockable. I will stress, because in Hunker Down and Grin and Barret. But yeah, that's strings. Specials now. So we've got Gotcha Grab, Duck and Weave, Thumper. Oh, can't wait till we get to that. Heat Missile, Biggs Barricade, and Heating Up and Ripped. And Ground Pound. Right. Here they're all tagged on the screen now. So Gotcha Grab. You're pretty much going to be using this as a combo ender to build heat.
Yeah.
And when you're in the corner, you can. There's obviously options you can do off of this Gotcha Grab. So if you want to switch sides, you can do that. If you want to, what is this restart? I think it's +6, right?
It's not. It's what is it now? It's variant. So point blank, it's. I think it's +4 point blank. +4 is like. Right.
+4.
Basically, you don't need to know the frame data for most circumstances because you just run options. But if he throws me from further away, like he throws me from here, it's like that's probably +5.
Yeah,
Max range +6.
Yeah, it's like because Shell's forward 4, if it has a deep hit, it becomes like +7, +8. It's that sort of thing. Depending on the range where I throw you, you know, it's going to be more.
Few little
possible.
notes. Obviously, if you're winning, you want a zone.
Yeah.
You go like 1, 2, 3, 4, fuck off.
And then I have to get in on this. So yeah, Jax's zoning in when he's got heat is actually really good as well, which we'll get into. But yeah, for the most part,
Basically, the way Gotcha Grab works is you have you have 2 special actions and 1 punch, or 4 punches and 1 special action, or like 6 punches. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 punches? Sorry. So if I go for 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want to move him close to the corner, there's my 7. I'm going to throw him twice. However, see what happened there? If you use 2 specials, it ends. However, if I go, I get my 2nd special. So that's something to be aware of. So if you're doing, you want to get your jab in, then do your 2nd.
yeah, max damage
If you
corner
don't,
carry is that 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, you'll never get the punch afterwards because you've used your 2 specials.
That's a good thing to know actually. 2 specials is maximum for Gotcha Grab, and then you've obviously got your jab, which you can do 1, 2, 3, 4 times, I believe. And then he'll obviously end it himself. So that's Gotcha. I think it's a good anti-air as well, isn't it? I've heard it's pretty good anti-air.
In some circumstances, but honestly, if you're using Gotcha Grab, just use stand 1.
Because you get more heat off of
It's good for like Devora, where if you were like, if she's jumping from that far away and you want to grab a limb, maybe.
Okay.
Then you can like grab our punch up and throw her back full screen in the zone. That's like an advanced technique, but maybe you can show it off or something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Gotcha Grab basically. Duck and Weave. This is a Grin and Barret specific move. Gives you this stance. This does crush high projectiles. So if Adam does it and I do that, he'll go underneath. So if you're like someone's zoning you quite heavily and you know,
I'm just going to stop you right there. Don't even try it. Projectiles are too fucking quick. This fucking stupid move sucks, and they're never going to fucking make it cool. Look at the start. 14 frames, so you have to like see a projectile, and I have to like do 14 frame reaction. Like, Alright, go and fire a heat projectile for, like, I'm just gonna get hit to do it. Like, yeah, no. So like, yeah, that was like on reaction. I'm just throwing it out now. But the thing is, right? So you're thinking to yourself, now I'm smarter than Adam, right? He's heat up for a second. I know he's gonna fire a projectile. I'm gonna just sit here, right? But look at it takes to cancel the dumbass move.
Yeah, look, he gets up so sluggish.
18 frames to cancel it. You might as well just do.
No, fastest cancel is like, yeah, it's 18 frames. That's me doing it as quick as possible. 18 frames.
Might as well just do that.
No, might as well just
Get
wave
used to
dash.
mashing your controller.
Like, look, if
That's better.
I'm gonna try zone him out and only do highs, right? Look how slow he enters. Whereas if I just, if he wave dashes to me, he's gonna get cover much more ground after blocking.
I've lost.
See, look, he's not getting it perfect, but he covers more ground. Either way, this move is trash for what it's intended for, which is ducking projectiles. Like, it's just terrible.
Basically, it's a launcher. That's what it is. It's got some little moves. You can kind of so the way you stagger the overhead, you can stagger the mid. But the problem is you want to be aware of the fact that if you hit the mid for whatever reason, and the rest decides that it wants to put you full screen. So then you're like, well, sick. Like, I can't use it offensively if I've got a life deficit.
Yeah.
So what other options do I have? Oh, I have a low that freaking
side switches.
Throws side switches and throws them a mile away. That's death on block, right? Yeah. Okay, but that can be useful at least. And then you have a over that takes fucking 4 years to come out.
29 frame start.
Gimmicky. Basically, using it for that move, so you get a combo. So your strike throw game's scarier.
And make sure that you hit confirm it, because this is minus 22 on block. I don't know why.
Yeah, basically.
This is death on block. Like, any
It does have something nice in this variation. It makes the anti-air heat missile combo easier. So if you jump at me, I'll do it from the right distance.
Hold on.
Not that close. Do you have to do it too? Oh, I'm an idiot. Do it again.
Ah, there you
so
go.
Because you don't need the extra punch, that's super easy in this variation, which is nice.
Yeah, so you get that. But for the most part, this move is just going to be used, as Adam said, as a launch. And sometimes if you want to be cheeky, like, I don't know why you do this, but
you can use it for gimmicks, but I mean, they can work. The thing is, it's like, what'll work is, so what's going to work is that low is going to work a lot.
It does.
What's going to work is you're going to be able to, like, if he blocks for a second, what is going to happen is he's not going to react to the duck and weave. But if I try a good player, he's going to block low, right, and punish me. But then what a good player is going to do is he's not going to interrupt it, but he's just going to block the overhead when he sees me, like, cancel it.
And as well, if you go for the follow-up on the overhead, it's a high.
It's a gimmick that's not going to beat good players.
Yeah, the higher level the player, this is just Grin and Barrett becomes redundant. It's just not going to work. Like, you just hold down, and you can react to most options. I mean, I didn't block it there, but like, it's punishable. I think this is safe though, right?
Yeah, that's safe.
It's -7, but you can flawless block it quite easily because it's 29 frames, so...
Exactly. It's got a really weird timing.
Yeah, the timing's weird, but it's you have more than enough time to flawless block it. So yeah. Duck and weave, basically it's a launcher, as Adam said. Nothing more, nothing less than that. So yeah. That's pretty much it for duck and weave, unless you have anything more to add.
No, I mean, it's got that nice little anti-air thing. You can like, as you can spend both bars in combos and get a decent amount as well, but optimal's a little annoying. Oh, missed it. It's not bad. There you go.
In the corner, it's a lot easier as well. That doesn't work. But yeah, in the corner, you can just spend 2 bars for combos, essentially. So that's that for duck and weave stance. Thumper, probably one of the worst moves in the game. I know Adam hates this move.
Well, Thumper's okay. Like,
EX
it's a very Jax projectile, like, it's balanced, basically. They figured out what recovery and start was on a projectile with this move. Like Sonya's, they haven't figured it out yet. They've had 4 games, but they still didn't figure it out. It took till Jax to figure out what projectile recovery was. So these are a luxury, right? These are the projectiles you want to be using. But this is good to get those like trades.
And if you jump as well, the air one's pretty good for jump reads because you get a good knockdown.
The air one does have the bonus ability of like being able to really jump, but because it knocks down, you want to find the matchups where you can do this and then build one of them.
Because if he jumps and you get an air one, you get guaranteed heat because it's like plus 33. So you definitely get one of these.
Against most characters that you can trade where you don't get knocked down as well, you'll get a heat and be able to block at least and then fire after.
Yeah, basically like Shao's spear.
It serves its purpose. Thumper has a good purpose. It serves it. Sweet.
Yeah, but I do use it.
Really good as well. You're like, you're setting them up to like, oh, I'll hit you with a ground pound, the low on life. It's like, you're stupid. Let me do it. I'm stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because people are scared of it amplifies, so they're gonna jump.
They're like, if the next to death, it's like, oh, I can't let him do anything. It serves that purpose of like shooting someone out the air when you know they're going to do it. It serves a really good purpose.
However, amplified Thumper.
Alright, don't ever do this move. It fucking sucks. Don't ever do it. You are asking. Do Thumper on block. Do it. Do EX Thumper. I'm in. Like, some characters can punish. Like, hang on. If I've jumped already.
Wow, he punished me for that. See that? I don't even mention what it is like up close. If you get an input error, for example, if you're trying to do back forward 2 and you for some reason get down back 2, like, he can do whatever he wants to me. I'm pretty sure you could do like a jump 2 into back 2 charge.
Yeah, you can. Oh.
But look, it's death. Never ever do this move. Guys, never do it. Ever. Just never do it. There's no need.
Even full screen, like, the problem is, right, is say if you have a heat, build up like 2 heats. So say if I'm like, oh, this is smart, I'm going to trade, right?
Oh, you want me to shoot in between?
Yeah.
I still win.
So
there's no point. And
that's the only time you kind of want to use it if someone has a really slow projectile. But normally people have a way around projectiles, whether it be a teleport, a better trade, a fucking jump special or something.
Yeah.
It's like, maybe you run up against a matchup where you can just like Jackie, where you can like just full screen and you can do it. It's like, you can just do that twice.
As it showed there.
The only one you're doing it is to get 4% chip instead of 2.
Yeah.
Well, 3.6 instead of 1.8. That is the only time, is if they're on last breath or something, and it's against a character that can't kill you, even though Jackie could probably jump both of them and then dash punch. So again, you'll find out from yourself when you lose a game because you press that button and it seemed like a good idea.
Yeah.
But it's never a good idea.
It's never a good idea. And as he just showed, you can do like 2 up, 1 down, 1 up, or an up and then a down. But just don't use the move. It's just, no, there's no point. Heat Missile does everything that does, but it just doesn't give you a knockdown. And as Adam said, it gives you 4% chip instead of 2. So use it at your own risk. Because Jackie will easily dash punch, crushing blow you for that. So, and Jax himself in Hunker Down could probably do a back forward 2 crushing blow as well. So you don't want that. Just don't do the move, guys. That's what he's saying. Heat Missile, one of the best projectiles in the game, I think.
Yeah, it's next to Sonya's, isn't it? I think it travels faster than Sonya's.
And it's got
1 frame less start. Sonya's has 12 frames start. Basically, you're having to work for a Sonya projectile. That's what you're working for.
Exactly.
You have limited Sonya projectiles. You have to be Sonya for like for 2 projectiles. You're blessed with a top tier projectile for a little while.
Yeah.
Like, damn, this is what Sonya's like the whole game.
Yeah. You have to use resources, whereas Sonya doesn't.
Like you got max heat, man. You get to play Sonya for the game.
You can amp it as well for no bar, which does what 11%. And as well, they're
11%.
quite plus on hit as well. So if you're in the corner, for example, and you want to keep them standing,
yeah, they've got the use of the corner.
so if you go like that, that's plus 14. So you can, go in for whatever.
Yeah, it just keeps them standing. You can just keep doing it.
Exactly. If they're disrespecting, strike throw and all that. But yeah, one of the best projectiles in the game by a country mile, and it has a crushing blow, obviously. So you can do.
Yeah, it requires you 6 hits, which is much easier in this variation.
In Hunker Down,
standard combo.
The main things you're going to be getting off of this.
Oh, I do want to try and
Go on.
if you jump at me, I do want to try and get the thingy. So that's you can hit it. I have to hit it mid screen.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you can get it off of an anti.
You have to do like jab like that. Like,
a little dash.
Distance.
Yeah, you have to do a little dash as well, and then 1-2 into heat.
You want to know it because you're going to be playing the other variation. You're not going to be playing this piece of trash.
Exactly. So that's heat missile. Briggs barricade. He only gets in this variation. It's a projectile parry.
Not too bad, but it's actually pretty good. But it like you can see it's active for a long while. Like I'm doing it way early, and I'm like.
But you can amp it.
Mad heat, yeah. You get 2 heat.
Oh, if you amp it when you do then you take the projectile.
Yeah. You just hold the button after.
Oh, okay. What the hell?
Oh,
Imagine that. Imagine that.
Hey, it'd be like Sonya, wouldn't it?
Exactly. Ah, it's okay.
Yeah, so it actually works well, but the problem is if I do... So, again, just parry.
I know what you mean, yeah, but some characters, like Sonya's one, you get crushing blowed for doing that.
Yeah, if they do, like... See how Sonya can do, like... Sonya can, like, time hers for, like, this time, and it'd be, like that. Then you're getting eaten up.
And Sonya gets a 24% crushing blow as well, so...
You just have to be aware of that, you know what I mean? Or, like... Scarlet, you absorb the blood ball, but then Tongue's a fucking physical projectile, which puts this move in the bin, even though it's this character's meant to be designed. Like, this variation seems to me to be designed to get around zoning, but the moves just don't work. They don't work in an NRS game, and the NRS ain't going to fix them, so...
Exactly. That's basically what we're dealing with there.
Maybe if they watch this guide and...
Yeah.
Want to hit up your boy...
Yeah, hit us up. Come on.
I'll tell him how much this shit sucks and this shit sucks, and we can like.
Adam knows. Adam has been struggling with this pack since release.
It works. It works and it's good. So if you like playing Grin and Barrel or whatever, don't be afraid to use this move. It's very good. It will work.
Like for example,
just be aware of the dumb limitations of it.
Yes. For example, if you have a character that can amp something, and it will hit you, then this becomes quite redundant.
Unless it's ear stumper.
In which case you can just do it twice. You can get full heat off that then, right? Because you can amp it and then... Full heat of the Eng Stumper. Wow. But yeah. That's essentially it. I found myself using this quite a lot against Cetron because you can absorb her boulder, but the loss of back forward 2 and Hunker Down is just not worth the risk.
Yeah, this is the loss of all the other stuff. Just can't make it work.
Yeah, exactly.
The problem is, right? The problem is, it's like it's good. It's good against projectiles like boulder where you see it coming from an animation. There's something where like a laser beam where it can come at any height and it's like really quick start. It's too slow. Look, it's look at the start of it. 46 frames on a parry. The only parry projectiles. 46. Like, what's that good for? Like, if I'm at this distance, I can't parry nothing. I can only parry at this distance and around.
And if you have a projectile against Sonya, for example, it's going to be hard to react to in the first place.
Off the start, you could take 30 frames off the start and it'd actually be good. You just sit there and boom.
Exactly.
Boom.
If you're here, as you said, even doing Thumper will not be that easy. If you're like
Wait.
here.
No, I can't do it.
See, look, that's Thumper, which is 26 frame startup, and you can't even do it on reaction. Look at that, because he has to go like he gets ready to do it, then does it, right?
You're basically just doing it, but then you're letting 45 frames of recovery.
Exactly.
So,
See, you missed this
again,
move. It's death.
It's a good thought by NRS, but the frames are fucking whack. It won't work in a game where there's projectiles of quick speed. It only works here to build up heat, but the problem is, against like the characters you want to use against, like the zoners, it can work to an extent, but then they just stop doing the projectiles that give heat. Like Seption's not going to give you the boulders anymore.
Yeah, she's just
going
gonna
to laze you to death.
guide
You
her
don't
and
ever
walk
have
back.
then it can help a little, but it helps. It does its part, but you just pick in the other variation. If it was better, it'd be better. But I can complain all day about it. So
Yeah.
just
Moving on. Heating up, pretty self-explanatory. Just builds a level of heat.
very good move.
Yeah, good move. Just double heat. If you amp it, it gives 2. That gives you 4
What I
heat.
will say about double amp is, so if you look at double amp, right, you get 24 frames start, 16 frames recovery, double amp, 20. Again, it starts up, but you have like way more recovery. But the thing is, right, in the time you do, I don't know how we're going to synchronize this, but if you look at the time it takes him to do a double amp, right, compared to the time it takes, because the startup's the same, to just do, that's the same thing.
So yeah, 16 plus 16, so it's actually less.
It's slightly quicker, I think, because the frame data on the start.
Yeah, it is.
But you let in more recovery, so you just may as well do that and backdash if you want to do another one. And because you're spending a bar, remember, and bars are like Jax loves bar.
Especially in
So-
Hunker Down. Especially in Hunker Down.
So
You got-
meter burn, it's only good if you think they're scared and you want to like do it without. It's almost like you just want to cut out the downtime of input. But if
Exactly.
you're good at timing it, look how quick that was. Like, if you can get the recovery down. And you know when your move's going to recover, then the move's obsolete again. Because it isn't like bang bang, it's bang bang.
Exactly.
Rather than...
Look at it. Just listen to the noise. That's like bot. Well, hold on. Bot rather than bot.
But you-
Bot. There's barely any
It's
difference.
quicker, but then you get left with more recovery, so it ends up
Exactly.
being the same or probably
It's
worse.
the same
So,
overall
again,
or worse. Yeah.
NRS not thinking things through. Oh, let's make it do it quicker, but leave them in more recovery. Don't add up. Moves kind of ass.
Yeah.
Just get better at doing that, because then you get your 2 shots anyway. Oh,
Exactly.
fuck off. And then if you do that, you get your 2 shots. So
Yeah, that's heating up. Just a really good move in general, but the amp is there's not really a point to it because you can just do this. And it's
the thing
basically
with
the same.
heating up right is, and this is where the good Jax player, I've only got 1 projectile. Oh, he's respecting it. I've got 2 projectiles. Oh, I fired 1. I've still got 1. Oh, now I've got 2. Now I've got 3. Now I've got 3 again. Oh, I fired 2. He got hit. Oh, he's terrified. Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm gonna machine 1.
That's what the thing is. I do this a lot. When you've got the life leaders, Jax, and someone doesn't have very much full screen presence, once you do this,
Even if
right,
you don't have
you
the
get
life
one.
leaders.
Yeah, exactly. If you have one,
Mhm.
right, the mix-up is he going to do another one, or is he going to fire a projectile? Right? And if they're just sitting there blocking, you go, oh, he's not. Oh, he's blocking. Oh, he's blocking. Oh, he's blocking. Oh, he's blocking. And then you just get all this. So, especially in Hunker Down, which relies more on heat, you can go in and do the crushing blow on this. You can dash forward, command grab. You can do all that stuff. If they're scared, and you can obviously get the zoning options that you always get. So yeah, that's that essentially. See, look, trying to advance, I got hit. So it's that sort of thing. So that's heating up. Ripped down back 4. This is like solely a combo extender.
I don't get what this move's meant. Like, it's a goofy move. The thought it was the thought, like, basically it's like meant to like be cool off that, right? You get this cool cancel. The thing is, you can react. You can just hit confirm that anyway, because that's safe. That's the same -7. and then if I do hit it, then I'll go into that. So, it gives you a combo off 2-2. That's why it's good, but 2-2's not allowed. You can't use it. I'm forbidding anyone who plays Jax from using it who's learned from this video, unless you're playing a Jax mirror. So, the move is usually, if you want to play gimmicky, that's what the move's used for.
Yeah.
Because just confirm me to that. Confirm me to that.
Yeah. I mean, you get more heat off that anyway. Off this one.
Yeah, so like...
Look at the heat I get off this. Full heat. Right. If I do this...
And some.
I just made full heat with that one.
Yeah, because you want to get full... That's 1, 2, 3...
So look, he makes full heat there.
You get full heat off the pause, so you get a special action off doing that combo.
Exactly. Rather than doing this.
That's why I prefer it to that goofy move. If you can hit the optimum every time, you're probably sweet, but
yeah,
I mean,
we can't hit the
optimum every time. Just do the easier fucking
exactly
that combo.
Because as Adam said earlier, foregoing heat,
that's very easy.
It's
not comfortable with the 1-2. You can go.
Yeah.
I prefer doing the micro dash because it gets me used to the anti-airs and stuff like that, and I get comfortable.
Because this is just a good skill to learn as a Jax player.
If you're not comfortable, you just do that.
Exactly.
And then ground pounds, which is very good.
Pretty self-explanatory. Very good zoning tool.
It's unblockable though, but it's good.
It could be unblockable, yeah, like it was in Pumped Up in MKX.
But this has a few like good things about it. Chip me down some more, hit me a bit. So, alright, keep me there. So obviously you got the standard one, 8% projectile. You can duck high projectiles, but obviously you have to finesse the timing because it's like it's gonna be hard. You're just gonna have to do it through like chance. Like
I think Jax's projectile's too fast.
I'm just gonna have to like time it. You just have to time it like godlike. But you can go under projectiles. Is what I'm saying. You'll find this out naturally. You're not gonna do it on purpose. It's hard to set up because it's just timing of them deciding to throw the projectile. Right? Then you've got the meter burn. Good damage. Look at that, 15% rate.
+2 as well.
Yeah, +2. Obviously they can jump forward or jump or use any air.
Jax can fatal blow it as well.
Use against your advantage. So if video games stays full screen and does normal ground pound, dash, fatal blow on my forward jump, I'm gonna get clipped if I fucking block. That's the benefit. Again, that's useful in Grin and Barra and in Hunker Down. Hunker Down as a better thing I can show you later on. But if you was using it like even at a close range, you could like that's where you want to do even from here. When I was going to forward jump, that's when I'm doing my back one. Basically, you're looking for forward jump.
They never normally do this. It's always a forward jump to try and close the gap.
The smarter players will just like neutral jump and then move. But even neutral jump, fatal blow is going to kill you.
Yeah, Jax will get your fatal blow
again. Just one ground pound again, and then look for that second hit just for damage.
And one thing I do as well quite a lot is if I amp a ground pound and he blocks it from here, it's +2, so I can scout any advance of a quick projectile I've got heat, which sometimes works. Which is a decent strat, because it's an 11 frame projectile, meaning it comes out in essentially 9 frames. So it's going to scout any advances pretty well. So that's ground pound. That's it for Grin and Barra, I think. Anything else?
Yeah, I think for the most part. I mean, there's not much. The essential is that's going to be one of your better buttons. If you get used to if you can jab punish, you got to remember you want to be doing that. If it's an 8 frame. But most of the time, most things are -9, so you're just going to be, finishing with that. Exactly. And the essential, the thing of the game is you're going to be doing this, and you're going to be strike throwing. The problem comes is you cannot get... That's too risky. Because obviously forward roll is going to kill you, but if I do forward 2, I only get that, and if I do 1-2, I only get that. So that's the biggest thing. If they want to, like... changed Jax. I just don't see why you can't get the combos from stuff. But
Exactly.
they obviously don't want that, and that's obviously why this variation is going to be never as good.
As Hunker Down,
That's the
essentially.
problem.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it for Grin and Barrett, I guess.
Yeah,
We move on.
look for your strike throw. You've got to play it, and you want to get close, and you need to hit that. So that's where you just need to, like, you're gonna have to play much like you can either play it like you can play it very raw, obviously, because the tech system in this game, if you take front throw and his back throw, you get the same okay. But you just want to be like getting people scared to take the throw and then hit them with that.
Exactly. And the thing
And
is,
then you want to be getting your combos, but then you want to be looking to save up
heat.
that pushing blow when you need it the most. Then you get 36 at least.
And the thing is,
Obviously, if you get it to the corner.
once you're heated as well, and say you've knocked them down with gotcha grab, strike throw becomes even scarier, right? Because A, you're doing more damage with your punches, so this combo is going to do more damage anyway. That does 30%, and your grab's now going to crushing blow. And if you don't crushing blow the grab, it does 16%. If you do, it does 33%. But yeah.
Alright, let me show you some before we move on. Because this is when I was playing Green Barrett at the start of the game.
I think everybody
So-
was. That works?
That combo is
Oh.
fucking ridiculously hard.
Right, hold on.
Because you have to micro walk stand 4 into the uppercut, into micro walk stand 4 rocket, into micro walk then 1-2.
Alright, hold on. We're going to do this.
It's that.
One
If
of
it's
us
the
say-
combo that I remember, I know I posted like a tweet about it saying like, can you do this combo? And I know Regan can do it after 2 hours.
Damn it.
I don't know if it. I think you have to. I don't know if you use both bars. If you do stand for EX launch twice, I don't think you do.
Damn it.
So that looks easy and doable.
Yeah. Oh, I need,
You
I
need a
need a
heat.
bit. Yeah, I need one heat. Damn it. That's
No,
hard.
I think it is the one because the down 1-2 just whiffs. And you have to like get the micro walk at the start, then micro walk, then down 1-2. Yeah, it is the combo.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure it is. So yeah, if you want to challenge yourself,
That's hard.
yeah,
you know.
that's the combo. It just whiffs, but it can be done.
Oh, that was it. Damn it. That was it. That was going to be the one.
Yeah. So if you want to, yeah, here's a nice little challenge you can keep yourself.
There you go.
to do. There you go.
For,
We
for
tried it for a while. It's actually really good damage.
Yeah,
But
but
it might be the optimal for
it's
one bar. Well, it probably it's going to be the optimal for one bar, but you just needed to like learn about that micro walk.
exactly. So yeah, that's that. If you want to do swaggy combos, Grin and Barrett. But now we move on to the bread and butter of Jax, at least in my opinion. Hunker Down.
Alright.
This is alright. I mean, look, like a fool at the start of the game, I was only playing Grin and Barrett. I just ignored Hunker Down. But since I learnt Hunker Down, I've got way more results. This variation is extremely good. Like, really, really good. So, Hunker Down specific stuff. We've got this. Quad grab, burning hammer, and air burning hammer. So not that much. But what he has got really does make a difference. So we'll start with the strings. So we've got 2, 2, 1 plus 3, which gives him a lot of heat. But 2, 2 is not really what you're going to be using.
Actually added to the game, apart from the Jax matchup, would be sweet NRS if you're listening.
Yeah, because
String with it, like,
he has a mix-up
I
now.
like being able to do that.
Yeah. If this actually hit people, he'd have another mix-up other than forward 2.
Yeah, then it'd be so good.
Exactly. And then we get into forward 2. What this is like... This is why this stagger's so scary. Because rather than him just getting a bonk overhead, he gets that, which is 11% and heat. Right? And he gets a mix-up now between that, which is much more scary. And obviously he gets a crushing blow off of this. Any string that ends in that overhead bonk, he gets a crushing blow. So this as well. Oh, I've not got the thing.
Because you've used it, yeah.
Yeah. Did good damage as well. I mainly use this. I think you told me this, Adam, to use this as a round ender rather than in the middle of a round, because you said that. Go on.
Yeah. So the thing is, right? Say if you find yourself they're on 70% life, and you're on 18 and you hit them. You just don't want to use it because the whole point is you want to keep it for a threat. So if I use that, so the way you got to think is Jax has a fatal blow, which is a strike. He has a cushion blow from this, which is the throw, and a cushion blow from this, which is the throw. So you have 2 strikes that are deadly and 2 throws that are deadly. If I use one of my strikes, then they're going to be starting to duck a lot because they know I'm going to be going for this to get a big hit or this to get a big hit, right?
Exactly.
If they don't duck, right, I have to hit him with, like, I haven't got, like, I'm getting 16% off, I'm going to hit him again. Alright, so I've done 36. Oh, they're still, like, they could be stubborn with over 50% life, and then the duck.
And then I punish him.
Dead.
If I down
So,
to him, he
if you would
dies.
have kept it, if I keep it, then, like, oh, I hit him with the 16, then he's like, shit, he's got it again. I hit him with the 16, he's like, oh, I'm going to commit to the duck. This is where you use it.
Yeah.
They're dead, they didn't get a chance to think that they committed to their read, and you... So you want to remember to... That's the rule I play by. You have a fatal blow, the strike, cushion blow, and then the quad and the forward grab. So you have a 2 and 2. If you can have at least 1 grab and one strike up, then you're in good standing, because that way, obviously the fatal blow works a bit different. The only way the fatal blow is going to be a strike throw mix up is if you already had 4 heat, and then you had 4 hit and fatal blow, then it's a lot scarier. But that's where you want to save the quad grab, right, and the fatal blow together, and you want to pair the heated arm throw and the thing together. Because imagine I've got fatal blow for a second and he's blocking. Oh shit, I'm dead.
It's like,
or, oh shit, I'm dead.
Yeah, it's
right?
like, yeah. So for example here,
4 heats,
if he's over there,
then
and
that
he could
means
just,
he's dead.
yeah, dash up and grab me, because of the
that
respect
means
to the
he's
fatal blow. Exactly.
So you need to remember that is the biggest thing. Like, if you're gonna fucking go for a throw, right? Bear in mind, if you're using that command grab cushion blow, then you need heat to have that scary mix up, because the quad grab isn't as scary with the fatal blow anymore. So that's something to think about. That's like advanced. That's where you're thinking, if I'm going to throw, I'm going to go for this one now to save this for later. Because if you might use this, the chance that you're going to use that one first a lot, because the fatal blow gives you that fully heated, and you want both of them for that situation.
Exactly. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else. Thinking about it, like, Adam said that you only use this to confirm death. So say, Jax is taking a bit of a beating here, right? And I've built full heat. He's got that much health left. If I use this now, yes, I get 30% damage, but he's still got a lot of life, and I lose all of my heat, right? Mm-hmm. And that just that
excellent projectile.
Exactly, my excellent projectile, my
in this variation.
Crushing blow for this. For this, I lose, and the extra damage you get on Burning Hammer, for example. So that does 18, but with full heat, that's 25. And then
you didn't do the EX.
Oh, I didn't do the EX. Okay.
Yeah, it does 2% more.
2% more. So all of his punches are going to do more damage. So it's going to be easier for you to make a comeback. If you use the Crushing Blow, your character becomes worse.
There's one move that you haven't put on here, and I don't know why it wasn't on the moves, because it's an original move. It's about 42. Yeah. So the reason why Heat's so good in this is because that lets you play with movement. Like, oh, that's why Heat's so good. It's like, oh.
Exactly. You think, oh, they like, oh, I'm gonna duck the projectile. Then he does back forward too.
Oh, I'm dashing in.
Exactly. See, I ducked there and I got blown up. And that's safe on block as well, which helps. Back forward too, which we'll talk about after we've got through all this. So that's this. Now I've got quad grab. Pretty self-explanatory, to be honest.
So, because Foxy asked me this, he's like, well, why do you ever do normal throws with Jax when you're not going to be doing quad grab, right? And what you'll find is, in a perfect world, you just press one button, you get a quad grab, but you got to go down, back, forward, and that has time, right? And I like these situations where you plus one, unless you're perfect with the input, and normal. That's one button, like.
And you get Oki off it as well.
If I do 1-2 and he's holding walk back, for example, and I'm slow with the input, it's work that time because obviously we're not in a.
If I backdash,
situation.
I can backdash. Let's see, he misses.
And you die.
And I can down like 2 him because the recovery is terrible.
But
with a normal grab will grab me. So, yeah. And the thing is, like, normally, sometimes with Jax, I'll do dash up, grab. Doing a wave dash into a command grab is extremely difficult. See, it's not as crisp because you have to go down, back, 1. See, I missed it there. Look at my input. I did down, back, down, forward, forward 1.
That requires a bit of practice. You want to be using it when you want to use it, but it just requires a bit of practice. It is difficult. You will fuck it up. I fuck it up.
Yeah, I messed up there as well.
No way. Oh, I can't get away there. There you go.
There you go. Normally when you see me do a rogue stand 1, that means I've messed up a command grab. If you see me do that, I've messed up a command grab. I'm like point blank.
Dash up stand 1 and then you die.
And then you die, yeah, exactly. So that's quad grab. Really good crushing blow as well.
And you can let's talk about the ticks first. So forget the down 3 tick ever fucking exists because it's fucking garbage.
I didn't even know it could tick. I stand up.
Yeah. Oh. You're dead. That's why it sucks. That is the reason why it sucks, because they can be blocking. You make the readers blocking, and you hit the down 3 and it doesn't tick anymore. So now I'm minus 30. And I'm down 2 cushion blowable. Oh, I lost the game.
Exactly.
Because down 2 cushion blow, so stupid. So don't ever do it off that. You want to do it off down 1 or down 1-2. Those are your 2 options. But you have to be confident. Now you have to be confident they're blocking. You have to be confident they're going to block you down 1. The only time you want to be doing tick throws like this, and I'll explain the reasoning why. It's like if you're doing that against someone and they're blocking every time after it, they're waiting for that overhead every time. You might choose to go. Even then, I wouldn't do it. The only time I really want to do it, I should get it in my head, is off this. If they're respecting down 1 off that, because the down 1 is part of the meta game that you're playing. My meta game is I want to frame trap you with the down 1. So
exactly.
That's when I'm going to do it. The thing is, I'm minus 4 there, so I'm just making a read you're going to block anyway. And I'll explain the reasoning as to why doing a raw command grab is where. Now I'm going to do forward 2. I don't want you to press stand 1 right away. I want you to hesitate it slightly. And we'll try and get this to work. Alright, so.
See that? Counted.
I want to get it to work. There you go. He'll either trade or they'll just hit you right. You're not getting that happen. You're not getting that happen. You're either throwing them because they did it too late, or they're trading. But most people are not going to be doing stand 1 there. They'll be doing a down. Some people will do their mids. Obviously, it's scary against characters like fucking Liu Kang or full combo you for their 9 frame. But a character that has to poke, it's way stronger if you just do it raw. Because if he pokes me, just do a normal down 1 as if you're like a character without a good mid and you poke. That's what I risk for. If he blocked, I got 40%. If I got fully healed, 35 not. If I'm not, I take a poke. But if I hit him with fucking the poke,
yeah, hit me with the poke and then do it.
I'm dead.
Yeah, that's why I never do that. I never tick off that. I only do it raw.
The tick throw should only realistically be done off like a 1-2 because it sets up a down 1. Or a 1 that sets up a down 1.
Or have to know they're
going to block. Oh yeah, off the knee as well. That's another good situation.
Yeah.
But you have to be, you have to like really know they're going to block. However, there's ways you can get them to block, and that's the fact that you have back forward 2 in this variation that's safe when EX on block.
Like that, for example.
Because that's safe.
If you do down 1-2, they're going to be afraid of the command grab and afraid of this. And you can do that. It's like a 3-layer mix-up, right? Because you've got down 1 into tick throw, you've got down 1 into the back forward 2, then you've got down 1-2 into tick throw, and then down 1-2 into back forward 2. or just down one, or down 1-2 on its own.
There's a lot of layers here that you can unpack quite quickly, but essentially, you can condition the tick throw. So because, oh fuck off. So because that's safe on block, it's -7. You can afford to, and the game plan should be usually, especially if you're playing a player that you're not familiar with their blocking patterns, is you want to throw it that about 70% of the time.
Yeah.
Oh, are they blocking all the time? Then now you're going to drop that down to about 40 and start command grabbing.
Yeah.
Obviously you can just lose, but that's the gist of it, because every time you do that, when you meter burn it, you're safe. You're just building conditioning, right? They've shampooed the hair, now it's time to condition. So,
Exactly.
oh, fuck off. So, like, say if I use bell bottom, safe there. But
you've conditioned them.
If I hit that, if they get hit by that pole once, I'm fucked. But they're going to be blocking, because if he loses block after the down one, that's 13%, but if I'm fully healed, I get 16, I believe. 40, well, that's just under 14, but 16. So that's scary. It's like, that's the command grab itself. Oh, fuck. So that's like, without spending bar. That's getting hit by the command grab, but that's the safe side of it. So it's like, oh shit. So that's like the idea.
It's like, why would he take that risk when he can just do this and get the same damage? It's like that sort of mix-up.
Yeah.
Because it's like Sub-Zero as well. Forward 2 and back 3. Why go for the overhead when you can just go for the low and it's safe? It's that sort of thing.
Obviously, be aware that if you need to make the comeback, that's going to put them full screen, which is, again, where the conditioning changes. That you might just choose not to tick throw and not even use that move, but that's more than. What's nice is because you get a lot of hit advantage, you get a heat, so you can then use that to zone, or even use that to get back in, like, oh, I'll move there, and then I'm back in anyway.
Exactly.
So you want to get your heat, and then play with your heat off that.
So that's quad grab. And as well, what wasn't mentioned is that you can convert into quad grab for massive damage. Like off of jump kicks and stuff. And obviously you have to practice getting the crushing blow, because it is quite technical. Not quite... It takes some getting used to. So as you can see, the payout is mad.
The way you can learn it, so if you look at the crushing blow, so the first one is, you do it, the first one, you just see him touch the floor, you press the button, right? Just before they touch the floor. And then the second one, they have to touch the floor, and then you press the button. So it's like, oh, you touch the floor, and then you wait a bit of seconds, you have to wait for them to come in the air, touch the floor. See, that's too late, you don't be waiting too long. It's like, no, it's a bit too late. It is online, so you have to do a slightly different timing. There you go.
You'll know when you've hit it. Like, sometimes you'll know. Like, for example, if I just do it too fast here, like, I know there I had... Oh, easy crushing blows are on, but up there I wouldn't have hit it.
But, see, the second one, especially if you're in training mode offline, the first one you want to tap just before, just as they're hitting the floor. The second one, and I'll show you, if you look at the character, it might be hard with the star shit on, but you'll see the dust, and you'll see the hit marker. So you'll see,
yeah, that little white, the white like circle that comes off of Jax.
And you want to press it like just as that's about to come up.
Exactly.
Am I pressing all? Yeah. So there. I think they are actually the indicators for the crushing blow, because you don't get it off the first one, look. Obviously I've used it.
But I mean, yeah, but like, if you get used to the timing of it...
Is that the indicator for the crushing blow?
It might be, because I'm pressing it when it's doing that.
I've never thought about it, but maybe that's the indicator for... Maybe we've figured out that's the indicating timing for the crushing blow. But no, it happened straight away on the last one, so I don't think it is.
Okay.
But yeah, just practice. A little bit of practice, you'll get used to it. You'll see it.
No, I just hit 3 times in a row, so if you practice it, you're gonna get it.
So what's good is, and you'll need this. It's again, hunker down. You have to learn your specific punishes. So one of the specific punishes is really good against fatal blows that have a ton of pushback, gives you back one because that links straight into your command grab.
And it's...
So against something like Jax's or Lou's fatal blow, you want to go straight into that back one command grab.
And you get 39%. And with heat, you're going to obviously get more. Yeah, 45% off of a fatal blow punish, which is very good.
You can also do, but you don't work half the time. You can just do raw stand 4 into it, but it's like you have to be like point blank. Yeah, Jax is probably going to work on because Jax has got a huge hitbox.
I missed it there, but yeah, it's going to be doing good damage for a Punisher, and they have to have like lightning fast reactions to break that. Because you can break, obviously, because they both send you in the air. So you can break, but it's one hit into a command grab, which is...
Yeah, no one's breaking it, unless they're like a freak, or they're mashing. And they get... Even if you mash in this game, it's like hard. But, yeah, we're moving on to Burning Hammer now.
Yeah. Okay.
So, this is the damage ender in a lot of circumstances, but it has, like... It allows for some good confirms and good damage. So...
So like jump kicks, you're gonna want a Burning Hammer.
Yeah, you can do a jump kick early and do a really light confirm into it, like it hit.
Like he moves so forward that you don't even have to move.
You get 20%, or you get like, what is it, 25, 26 with fully heated. If you which is great, which is like really good damage considering. The fact is you're able to now jump kick much earlier, like... Oh,
see, look at that. That was an air-to-air jump kick and he still confirmed. So this...
Like, you get to jump kick at, like, that dumb anti-airable height, like, fucking... Like, right here. And still confirm. That's why that confirms very good.
Exactly.
Because someone with good anti-airs, or even, like, not a character's good anti-airs, but a player with good anti-airs, can sometimes circumventilate the fact that his jump kick's really good. But no one's anti-airing if you fucking do it here and then just go fucking...
Exactly, I'll try and anti-air your jump kick. Do a jump kick. See? Like, I tried to anti-air that, and I die.
Yeah.
24%, just like that. But if I'm blocking, for example, and he just does that, I'm never going to anti-air that. There's no way. It's just not going to happen. I'm going to get counter every time.
It's obviously a lot harder to then confirm shit off that one because you're doing it super high. So that's like, the confirm you want to go into off a really high jump kick.
Unless you want to do like a... Like this sort of thing.
Yeah. That's when you need to do a lower jump kick to make the combo easier for yourself.
Exactly. High jump kicks is literally just for this. Because you can convert off any jump kick off any height.
Yeah.
You can do the same with Fatal Blow as well, because it's really fast and it like goes really far. But...
So obviously another reason, you're not going to be launching much in this variation, but if you are, so let's say if I do this. Oh, I'm bad. It's actually damage ender, so instead of like doing gotcha grab.
Hold on, I can't do this. Like that. And you can do it off of other combos as well.
Quite advanced that I'll sort of touch into a second. So, if you damage ender, say like, there you go, that did 26, and gotcha grab would do like 22 or 3 or something like that.
In the corner as well, you can do it. That does help in the corner sometimes.
So this will be good. That's 35. Obviously, that size reduced. You're probably not going to be doing it.
Yeah. Unless it's going to kill them in the second round. And you don't have the missile crushing blow or the command grab crushing blow or something. If you want to like completely kill them.
Yeah. So traditionally, Burning Hammer as an anti-air sucks. So if you jump at me, like, and do a jump kick, like by the time I've reacted, it's not like a deep inch, like, oh, I'm getting hit. You've seen it come out. Look, you've seen me do it. I'm getting bodied. But it because it goes forward so far, right? It's good for certain situations. So what it's really good for is, say if you've got a panicky opponent, I'm going to hit him with a forward 2 and I'm going to dash up like I'm going to grab him or forward 2 again. he's going to hold up, back, or this neutral jump, right? Pick one of the two. You're looking for it. You hit him. Oh, you jump back. That's where it's super good. Nope. You can't do anything at that point.
Yeah, don't dial it in though, because then you get that.
Yeah.
Which is the bad bit.
But you don't need to dial it in. It's like you see him leave the ground. That's 17%. That's 19. That's nearly 20% if you have fully heated.
Plus, it's 10 frames on startup, so it's like mega quick, like really fast.
So if I'm here, right, and we remember we were talking about the ground pound. So he's going to block the first one. He's going to jump forward from like here. Right. Actually, I think you can do it from about here with a dash. Oh, I did it too early. Like, we're nearly full screen, right? Oh, okay, maybe not that far. About here. So again, that's me like, oh.
Like, reaction. Don't just do like this. Don't dial it. Just react to the jump. And then you're going to definitely get it. And if you can block that, it's going to be even better.
People that like to neutral jump from far away, so say if you're playing neutral, he's like, he's going to neutral jump. Or a bit far away. Oh, that's a...
Why'd that whiff? Like that.
So yeah, you get used to the rain. So yeah, it's really good. You're like, where you're too far. So when you're too far, like when you're back there, you're playing neutral.
But
there we go.
Exactly. And with heat, of course, it's going to do more damage. So if he neutral jumps in the neutral, and normal's going to do 14, and then amp's going to do like 18, which is a chunk of damage that they can't break.
And you lost a bit of heat there. Would have done 19 if you had max. So you lost a bit.
And that's 14. No, that was unamp. 14 unamp, and then 19 amp.
Yeah, 19 it was.
Exactly. So the damage is just mad. That's burning hammer. Air burning hammer useless.
It's got one use. It can cancel air movement. So you see him doing the air movement there. Like you can do it instant air. Jump forward or jump back. Do fake air jumps. It's actually quite good off interactables, because interactables have a ton of recovery. If he goes full screen, yeah, you can do like...
That looks so stupid.
If you know that if you're throwing projectiles, you can use it to clear space without making yourself too vulnerable. But if he goes, yeah, if he fucks off, get over there. And he's throwing projectiles. I want to get a bit halfway. I'm like, alright, I've got some space. And I didn't risk dying because of it. So that has its use. It's not a very good like you just may as well do that because that's got. The problem with that is look, how many active? 3 active frames. That has 6. Now active frames is the name of the game. Throws don't have great, like the throw priority is not great. It's just because of the startup as well. Like it might have good priority, but like.
It's good for confirming off of jump air to airs though, I guess. If it's like a Liu Kang fireball. They just do a combo.
Into damage ender.
Exactly.
However, this move is your max damage punishes on anything minus 13 frames or higher, because Stand 4 launches into it. So, in this variation, say if you're going to do... That's for 1 bar, does 19, this. Bear in mind a bit of heat, so it's going to slide them up. 23. Now that's 4%. In some situations, that's going to be way better.
20% of no bar.
More than the bar, yeah.
And gotcha grab's obviously going to do less as well.
Yeah, and gotcha grab's going to do the least. So
Yeah.
it's going to do 15. If you just back forward to 4-3-3, back forward 2. Just do raw back forward 2. That does 21. The bar, and that does even less than gotcha grab. So that's like an essential thing you need to be aware of. So it's like, I don't think there's many moves that are like barely punishable. A lot of them are obvious. The only problem is you punish him with a hide move. So Sub-Zero Slide, it could be minus $1 billion. It won't matter because he just fucking slinks back like a fucking lizard man.
Yeah.
And, like, you're not gonna hit. He could be minus $1 million. You're not gonna hit because he's low to the ground and then he recovers as he's standing up.
It's like, for example, Kano's forward 3. Like, you're not going to punish that even though it's minus 13. You're not going to punish that with this. Like, you have to be very... wary of what you use this to punish.
Again, like this is effectively a huge punish.
Exactly.
That they can't really do anything about if you know where you can use it. And that's like, that's where like you need to be more advanced. You need to be aware of like that's big. That's winning games compared to if you would have done. That's 45 compared to 19 that an inexperienced Jax player is gonna do for a punish.
Or like probably even like if they're
it's
really
learning
basic
to-
like this.
Not only do you have to learn the frame data, but something that's minus 20 could leave you here, and that's pointless then. So you have to then learn the NRS pushback on shit. Like,
yeah.
and then that's where you've got to learn to, is that going to work? But that's got 22 frames start up. Which is annoying, because if you try and punish Liu Kang's fucking super, you've only got about fucking 3 frames to punish. No, it's 14 frames start up. I was looking at the wrong one, thank god. It didn't feel 22 frames, so I was like, Jesus, that's 22 frames. Yeah, then you're going to use that one, so it's 14. So you've got to learn where 13 and 14 frame punishes are for using these moves.
But you'll get used to this as a Jax player anyway, so it's like, it's not even that
Obviously, you
bad.
can just use your command grab raw to get your 10 frame punish and stuff like that. That's still going to give you 35%. You're just losing out on 5% there. You could be getting.
Yeah, it's essentially like Shao Kahn's throw crushing blow. You're using it in exactly the same scenario. Like, it's just a reversal throw if you're going to like guarantee off of a move that's at least minus 10. Which a lot of moves are. So, and even then, reversal command grab can be used against strings. Like, for example, if, I don't know, he blocks this, my normal instinct is going to be for me to block. So if he does a reversal command throw, that's 35% damage, right? And then if I duck, he dies. So that's the mix-up. It's just like a normal throw button mix-up after you block, right?
But you want to get used to not spending it, because if you do this, you got your fucking 15%. Well, 12. It fucking sucks, right? You're gonna hope you have a bit of heat to get a bit more. The thing is, you want as many threats as possible. You need to learn to use the threats, and that's the whole game plan of this character. When am I going to use my threat? Oh, he's at 50%. I might use it here, so I'm on 70. Oh, I'm definitely using it here. Oh, this is killing him. I'm definitely going to use it. Don't be afraid to use any of them. It's going to kill.
Did you see the life bar there? He was almost dead, and I used it. To kill, I'd always recommend to use this. Unless you're like really confident you're going to win. Like if I have 100% life.
Don't always use it, because if you got like this amount of heat, for example, and you're like they're nearly dead, and you go, then you can just like back away.
Exactly, yeah. Just try and judge the scenario for yourself. It's the same as this crushing blow, really. This is like only used to kill, but it can also be used to like get them down to no health. So you just have to, as the Jax player, you have to like get a feel for when you should and shouldn't use them. Basically micromanaging at all times.
A few other little things. There isn't much this variation, but there's still a few things you need to be aware of as a Jax player, and if you find Jax, right? So if you reset it a second. So I've got no heat, right? And I hit you with that into the multi-punches. Now, that is only 4 punches, 6 hits, 2 kicks, right? So that means if I hit you, again, if I let my heat go, if I've got no heat, I hit you with this, you cannot get punch, push and blow it even if you hit you with that, because that's going to be 9 punches, it won't work, right? However, and this is where forward 2's usefulness in this variation comes in, and again, you've got to be aware this is a Jax player. If I've got no hit again, and I hit a forward 2, I want to hit him if I'm staggering with another forward 2, so that's 10 punches now. There's my push and blow. So you've got to be aware of that. Obviously, if you hit that, and then you went, that's 5, now I can go into 10 again. So you have to just be aware of that. You might think, oh, I hit 2 of these, where's my push and 4? I'm hitting them twice, and that's hitting them a 3rd time. No, you want to be hitting them in certain situations where you've got no heat, you've like got in on a zone out, you hit him, you want to hit him with that, and then you want to hit him with that again.
Exactly.
So even if you're close and you can go for this, where you need to use it. You might want to get that, and then you might go for another read on a wake up and back, like a fully charged back to, for example.
Yeah. If this worked,
Um,
this would be advisable to use more because it's the most punches possible.
yeah, but it
But it just doesn't work, so yeah, you can't use that. So yeah, basically prioritize your forward twos as it's a punch, and obviously it builds more heat and you can do this crushing blow. So for example, I don't know, if I do this, right, and then I bait him again, and then this time he does a wake up attack, and then I do that. I can crushing blow the wake up. Stuff like that. So that's that.
Alright, so I can talk about Aoki, then I've got to go.
Go on.
It's bedtime. So the reasons why we use 1, 2, and forward 2 on Aoki is for safety and hit confirmed, right? So on hit, we just get in another go. So imagine I'm just hitting the 2. I'm plus 13. We went over that. Plus him to get a go. If I do multi punches and he wake up jumps.
Oh, wake up jump.
Like, that gives us a nice easy confirm, right? That could have been 45% or whatever. Again, wake up jump for me. And that's the benefit, right? That's the benefit. Now wake up forward roll. It's still in. With a forward 2, I don't think you can still challenge after a 1, 2.
I'll try and down 1. Just do it again, I'll try and down 1.
So I'll do the forward 2, you try and down 1.
Can't hit. I was mashing it there. As you see from my inputs, I was mashing that. So, Oki wise, forward 2, 1, 2.
Yeah. I'll do it. Again, you can do it the same off.
That was a wake up jump.
Throw. Yeah, if you time it actually really right, I don't think they can even wake up jump, but if you...
Yeah, I was holding up there, it didn't work. And
if
I'll
you slightly delay it. So if you roll forward for me,
it's the same
you
thing.
get your forward 3-3, which is important, or you get a throw. So
Exactly.
that's why forward 2 is good, because it's safe. Now, it's very difficult, but you can hit confirm if forward 2 hits. You know, it's very, very difficult. Like, but no, I don't think you can hit confirm. You can do it on. You can hit confirm the block. Sorry, on the OK rather than the roll, because there's a lot of like between blocks. So not hit confirm and hit. You can do it very. Like, it's very hard. Like, if you try and rack, I'll get hit. Just do a roll forward 2, and then on block try and do the multi punches. Alright, I'll get hit randomly.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's hard, but you can. I believe it's there.
That's tough though. What's the counter
very
advantage
tough.
on that? Does that even
Very
matter?
tough.
It's 16 frames.
So you probably can't react, but you can maybe in them super high moments. Maybe not. I'll probably reacted like one time in that golden moment, and I'm probably in it. But yeah, that's like the benefits of like the OK. If you want to be able to confirm those raw forward 2s when they jump,
Yeah,
that's essential.
exactly.
The same goes to the quarter. What I'll go over, one last thing before I have to go to bed, is so you hit them with that, you restand them. If you time that right, they can't press the button, they can't jump, they can't do anything. If you time it slightly off, so jump for me, you'll catch them. You want to catch them in the sweet spot. And just be aware of that combo. But really, you should just be jailing them again and doing that.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Because that builds the most heat.
And then you can talk about stuff like, while I go, you can talk about stuff like heat missiles actually push a lot back on block.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a high, but then you've got the overhead, which is scary in this variation.
Exactly.
And then the last thing you want to probably talk about is the advancing. Is if you do forward 2, so if you block and then press a button after I do my string, So I'm just gonna do the overhead, but press a button at that.
Oh, press button after the overhead, oh. Yeah, you want that flawless but counter poke stuff, which I learned from Adam.
Yeah. Which works, is especially good off this variation, because you can do it off that, multi-punches, then 1, 2, obviously you've got multiple multi-punches, and off that, because they're all -7, well, one's -6.
And this basically resets it so that it's your turn again. If I, well, what can I do? I'll do a forward 3. Oh, that's better. So then he gets his turn again.
Oh, fucked it.
There you go.
The thing is, I'll leave you to explain that because I explained it to you.
Yeah.
The key to that is it's a universal timing that you can confirm.
Wait, what?
I was just showing that the fact that you can click confirm it, which is actually good to be fair, because I've not done anything stupid after my day and 1, 2. Or missed it. Or I'm doing stupid shit. Doing stupid shit. Oh, doing stupid shit. And now I'm fucking it up. You can hit confirm it, but I'm fucking tired. But I'll let you explain that shit.
Yeah,
but
I'll explain it, yeah. Any last questions for Adam before he goes, guys?
Yeah.
Anything else? Because I can clean up from here, but anything else you specifically want to ask him before he leaves? Because he has to go to bedtime because he's not nocturnal like I am.
Yeah, I'm not a degenerate like you fucks. Also, what I will say is don't do this on Ulti, man.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
If you do it and they just stand up and do nothing, or you're just gonna ask to get hit by a wake up attack. The worst thing is you're trying to bait a wake up attack that goes far and you just whiff it like that or some shit. You look like an idiot. Just dash up and jump over. The only time you want to do it, you want to walk back on someone, is if it's an advancing wake up, like Jax is. But Jax is you're just not gonna do. Even Jax, you can fucking still not want to be doing it against him. It's fucking. It's still easy to just way safe and jump over. Yeah, any questions?
Said tips on inputting the command grab.
So what you can do is, if you treat say I'm doing a half circle back, I'm on hitbox.
Yeah.
You don't need to do, for pad players, you can do like a slide back like you're doing a Hadouken, and then just press forward and thingy, so I'm going to do it quick. To see how that works, half circle back, forward. You don't have to do it precise, you just have to have those 3 inputs. Obviously, I get it, I just get it naturally from the hitbox, but you can do that. Another thing is, if you're doing a down one, you're doing a tick throw, there's NRS tick inputs. I don't think you need to have lat inputs. I have it on short, and I have no input shortcuts. But it'll count the down one, it'll count the down in the down one towards the thing. That's down one into back forward. Obviously I'm getting the diagonal.
Look at my input there, I'm doing down 1, back forward.
The tick throws do it like that. If not, you're gonna have to just get used to doing it. Like more advanced things like dashing, cancelling and dash into it. You just gotta be quick. Like, I don't know if you can hear my inputs, you probably can't because the PSN mic's not.
See, I messed it up there.
Yeah. But I'm doing, what you can try is if you dash, if you're going to do dash, then do a half circle back, feet to forward, and then you'll get it. For any stick players or hitbox players, I don't know how pad players feel about that. You'll see my inputs look all fucked up, it's because I'm doing a dash and a half circle back, and then pressing forward. So that gives me quick command grabs. And then, if you want to throw on the opposite side, do the command grab first, press the punch button, and then press the back. You have to do it quick though. It has to be after the punch though. Remember that.
This is when you're like, for example here, and you want to do... You want to keep them in the corner.
It's not as... yeah, you want to keep them in the corner. It's not as bad, but it's especially bad. Don't get in the habit of fucking doing this. That's 7%. You'll risk your life for it. At least risk your life for fucking
12.
12.
And
Or
if
like
you got heat, obviously
fucking-
it's going to do more.
Like
16.
not 16. You need that extra 7%, man. Like, you can't be leaving damage on the table. Do
Exactly.
not get lazy. Do not think that's good. That is, you're gonna just lose. No matter how good you are at reading the other opponent, you're gonna lose games to that big time because you are not throwing a guy that fucking 10 times for 70%. He's gonna fucking duck you.
And then you die.
Do some shit like that, you die. That fail blow, fucking thing. I suppose after fail blow, just talk to him the fact that you just do forward 2 on out, forward 2 as a meaty and then fucking piss it out. And then I suppose you can tell him that fucking back roll literally can only be punished by the second part of that.
Yeah, that the first hit whiffs, but then yeah.
Because obviously people complain about a lot about Jax's fatal blow. I can't be able to show it you now. But if I hit you with a fatal blow and you back roll, only way I'm punishing it is if I commit to this string right. I commit to that, the second part, so it'll be like this. You'll get hit for 26%, right? Problem is, if I do that and you forward roll, I'm fucking probably dead if you're a decent enough character, right? Because you forward rolled my forward 2 and then I've done that goofy string. Liu Kang could say Liu Kang will do. Most characters can just reverse or fatal blow, or they do dash button fatal blow, right? I just want to PSA. Back roll is only punishable by the strike cushion blow. If you've used the strike cushion blow in a previous round, at worst you're going to take is this amount of damage. For back rolling 12. You're out of this, and you're out of this because you can't dash meaty a throw after a fatal blow. You can't dash meaty. Meaty, you have to do a well-timed forward 2 afterwards to get a perfect meaty to stuff up 2s and stuff like that. You can do a dash and stuff. Obviously, it's conditioning, but that back roll should be like your main go-to if you can take the hit from that, or if he's already used it and you only want to take fucking 12%. So
Can you not punish the back roll with
back
this?
in again. What's that?
Can you not punish the back roll with this?
I mean, you can, but then fucking you fatal blowed and then you got what? 12, and you put on full screen.
Oh,
That
true.
ain't the comebacks I'm seeing on Twitter, innit? Nobody's fatal blowing doing that as a comeback.
I mean,
They're
I've never done it, so
doing
yeah.
27 fucking wave dashes into. They did nothing into that, are they?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
PSA. Yeah, I'll leave you to talk over the rest.
But yeah.
I hope you learned something.
Oh, I did, trust me, I'm sure they did. Thank you to Adam, aka Undeadjim, for joining us today on the guide. I mean, if you want to follow him on Twitter, it's Undeadjim, just Undeadjim, right?
Undeadjim MK.
At Undeadjim MK on Twitter. I don't know if he has a YouTube, and I don't know if you have a Twitch, but it's probably going to be Undeadjim. It's going to be Undeadjim, so yeah, look out for him. He's, in my opinion, the best Jax in the world, along with Gunshow. So yeah, thanks for joining us, Adam. You've helped us a lot, trust me.
No, it was fun.
Good stuff.
Oh,
You enjoy
obviously,
your
the character's
rest.
simple, but the matchups are like the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we missed that cushion blow as well, but that's pretty self-explanatory. Just read-based.
Yeah, for example, if an Aaron throws acid, like you saw this again in my match against Derpy at CT, I read he was going to throw acid. Or if he does EX Stumper, for example.
I'm fucking doing regular.
24%, and with heat, I think it does more, right?
26.
Oh, wow.
No, it didn't.
0.7 more damage, but still more
what
damage.
I will say, just because you might not know this, so if you have no heat and you hit a back 2, I think the optimal is to go that into the crushing blow. But if you have more than 2 heat, always optimal to do that, the crushing blow into stand 4.
Oh, okay.
Only more optimal to do the punches beforehand if you want to gain 3 heat if you start with 0. Also, this is one last thing I want to show you before I go, is if you hit this, now we can break away. Break away.
Okay.
Yeah, imagine you broke away, I got 20% right. if you see they've got breakaway, that's when you need to do that. That's 24 and it's unbreakable. Because no human's breaking it. Try and break it actually, before I go.
I tried.
Oh.
You can't. Doesn't let you. I'm mashing it, as you can see.
I bet you can put the CPU on it and it'll show you.
Yeah, but I can't break that.
That's an advanced thing. You see, hit this, you see we've got breakaway. See, I won the game, but if I did that,
then I break.
Get it down 2.
Exactly. His down 2 is probably not going to reach.
You've wasted it. Because it's not even just to win the game. You want to save that because that opens up to fucking this cushion blow, which you don't get often. Dash, and then you do 1-2. Because if he doesn't break away, that's one of the only times you're gonna be able to get that, unless you hit a jump kick in the corner. If it's a central, you don't want to break in away if possible. That's when you want to go for that, which again, very advanced. I'm not doing it yet. I'm not recognising that situation, but you know, I'm showing you guys so that you recognise it.
Exactly. You can also do that as well.
Yeah, you can do that. Again, that's even better.
If you get like if you're heated up and then you do.
You see they've got breakaway, you're like, nope.
Well, that didn't work for some reason, but yeah. You can see how much damage potentially that could do.
Oh fuck, why did it do it? What? Does it not work because they jump too? Oh, I'm being bad. Yeah, it doesn't work, I've jumped too.
So okay, so normal it works.
What I will say again, another little thing, last one is, I'm going to do 1-2 and you do a throw after and block. Right, so you block. Oh, I know it's shitty. I want to see how shitty it is. Do a delay throw. I know it's throw immune, but I don't know what frame. You can figure that one out.
Okay, so it's throw immune.
Fucking galaxy brain read.
Galaxy
actually, if you do, I suppose it'd be a galaxy brain read. If you do fucking forward, if you do that, then do a throw after. Yeah, galaxy brain read. But if someone likes to, if a Liu Kang likes to do forward 4 and throw, so if you do forward 3-3 again. Oh, I fucked it up. You can charge a fully again. You got to be fucking. Jax is a re-raised character. The game gives you the tools to do it. You can fucking.
Oh, what am I doing?
I fucked it up. Too slow. But you can do it. It's throw immune. I don't know after what frame though. But I'm 80.
Yeah, thanks, Adam.
Show him the sword. Fuck shit.
Trust me.
Forgot what else. Show him the fatal blow.
Yeah, I'll just clean up. Don't worry. You've pretty much explained most of it. I'll just clean up.
Aye.
Cheers, bro. Thanks for being here.
It was fun.
There you go, guys. He left. So that's him leaving there. But I'm gonna go to practice mode quickly and clean up anything that I mean, there isn't really much to say. I don't think I need to go to practice mode. Basically, all that there is left to say is that the fatal blow, just use it as an anti-zoning tool. That's literally it. Apart from that, I think we covered it all. So I'm going to end the stream to make this easier to clip as a VOD. But I'm just going to restart it again. So just sit tight, guys. I'll be back in literally a second. Okay, no, hold on. Hold up. Just gonna quickly stop this.